Good afternoon, Southside. Welcome to Hawk TV. I am Marco Cole.
And I'm Jared Hurst.
Today we will spotlight our senior quarterback, an outstanding freshman on the soccer team,
and our new Spanish teacher. Also, in addition to urgent club news, we also have what everyone has been waiting on.
the senior Who's winners.
I have the results right here in my hand. And your winners for Campus Cuties are...
Hawk TV starts now.
As the sun steps down and escapes the day, we'll calmly walk away from the fray. When structure falls and all else fails, we will build it once again.
Welcome to Hawk TV.
First, stop right now. Teachers, please let your students follow us on Twitter at Southside Hawk TV. Teachers too. For school announcements and updates, we post it all.
Southside Lady Hawks soccer team, after winning a dozen games last year, the Lady Hawks soccer team is struggling this year but are still fighting for wins.
Shakrista Montgomery, a freshman midfielder on the Lady Hawks soccer team, loves the game of soccer.
It's good, it's a lot of running. I love the techniques and playing.
This underclassman has played soccer since she was in preschool and is comfortable with playing with older players.
When I started playing soccer, I was 4, because you're used to them playing with you back then, and now you're back with them.
Although the Lady Hawks have lost 2 games, she is willing to help the Lady Hawks go farther.
My goals are to help this team be better and win more games.
Up next for your Lady Hawks is a trip to Lexington, so please come out and support. For Hawk TV, I'm Nikendra Taylor.
Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this commercial break. Members of the staff and management at Hawk TV strive for journalistic excellence and integrity. Our aim is to provide our viewers with thoughtful and engaging content. You can trust us to be professional because we're student journalists.
Ready? I'm gonna say it again, okay?
What are they doing?
I hate that thing. It sounds like a screeching alien or something, bro.
Okay, I think I get it.
Can you hear me? Do I look stupid?
No, you don't look stupid.
I can't see. Like, it's like... Okay.
Friend. Justin Walters just comes out here and he asks a question. I just ramble for about 5 minutes and he leaves. My bad.
Keep an eye out for all the new teachers here at Southside. With the videographer Taylor Shadows, I'm Morgan Kitchen. You gonna redo it?
Sure.
Okay. Because I think I need to say with Hawk TV.
With the videographer Kid Champion, I'm Alexis Miller with Hawk TV.
For Hawk TV, I'm Heather Howard.
With videographer Jared Hurst, I am Marco Cole for Hawk TV.
For Hawk TV, I'm Jordan Davis.
With videographer Taylor Shadows, I'm Morgan Kitchen.
For Hawk TV, I'm Nikendra Taylor. Did that.
You can trust us. We're student journalists. Now we will take a look into the life and what it takes to be senior quarterback Cade Willingham. Here's Bobby Stanfield with more.
Drew Burney feels confident about Southside senior quarterback Cade Willingham.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in West Tennessee. He's been starting for 3 years, so we're lucky to have him.
Although Cade has had a difficult start, he came out strong to score the winning touchdown against O'Brien County.
Well, I had a rough game to start off the night, but I think getting the last touchdown, it helped us out a lot. I think it kind of helped with our confidence, but it keeps us humble.
Cade has broken many records while playing football for Southside High School.
My sophomore year, played ball over last game. The score was 71 to 50 something. I had the most touchdowns in a game, which is 8. I think the most passing yards was 454. Most completions in a game, and most passes thrown in a game.
You could say Drew was Cade's favorite receiver as he had 7 catches and over 100 yards in the season opener against O'Brien County.
He's like a brother to me. He has been since freshman year, so it's fun to play with your brother.
The Southside football team has had ups and downs, but this year they are off to a good start.
I think that we've become, a little bit more disciplined. I think we have people out there that really want to be out there, want to be, come out and make something change, make a difference, instead of just show up.
Drew definitely thinks highly of his quarterback.
He's a leader, he's a motivator, he's just the voice of the team, and he is the team.
With videographer Erica Bond, I'm Bobby Stanfield reporting for Hawk TV.
As you all may know, Drew Burney was injured recently, and hope him a speedy recovery.
Now we have our new Spanish teacher, Mr. Ortiz.
Here's Jordan Davis with more.
Because LSC, that's the pronoun, therefore today, right? Correct?
There's a new Spanish teacher here at Southside. Mr. Christopher Ortiz is now a part of the Southside staff. This is his first year teaching.
It is. This is my first year as a Spanish teacher, or teaching officially anyway. I've taught outside the classroom for several years, but this is my first year as a teacher.
We're starting to see a pattern, right? The pronoun tips you off into what form of gusta you need to use.
Mr. Ortiz is fluent in Spanish because he spent most of his life in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm not originally from Jackson. I was born in New York, but I did live in Puerto Rico for about 12 years. I did middle school, high school, and college there, which is why I'm fluent in Spanish. I've been in Jackson for about 3 years now. I was 12 when I moved down there. I lived there for 10 years. I moved back to New York for 2 years, and then I went back to Puerto Rico to finish up school. So a total of 12 years. New York, I was in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. I was in Brooklyn, and a short time in Jersey City. So for the most part, I was in New York City.
Mr. Ortiz told us that he went to college back in his hometown.
Went to the University of Puerto Rico. There's 2 campuses. I went to the Ponce campus and San Juan campus.
Mr. Ortiz said that teaching was not a career that he was originally interested in.
I'll be honest, I never thought I would end up being a teacher. I always enjoyed teaching. I always sought out opportunities to teach. For example, when I can teach at my church. In New York City, I worked with youth in an after-school program. I taught there. So I always enjoyed teaching, but I never thought it would turn into a career. But I'm glad it has. I'm enjoying it so far very much.
As this year kicked off, there has been a lot of questions about Mr. Ortiz, but I hope all your questions have been answered. For Hot TV, I'm Jordan Davis.
Don't go anywhere, Hawks. We will be right back after this commercial, and we also still have the Who's winners to announce. You don't want to miss it.
A library card opens doors and opens minds. September is Library Card Sign-Up Month. Visit your library today. Today's libraries are more about doing than borrowing. More about connecting than simply plugging in. September is Library Card Sign-Up Month. Visit your library today or visit ilovelibraries.org. This message is brought to you by the Jackson City Council and the broadcasting class at Southside High School.
Seniors, don't forget to turn in your quote to Miss Dalton ASAP. Quotes are due no later than September 30th.
Next Tuesday is a special night for Southside Volleyball. It's senior night and also Pink Out night. Station 100.15 will also broadcast and telecast their very first volleyball action.
Our band competed in the Union City Invitational Marching Band Contest this past Saturday. They received Most Outstanding Percussion, Most Outstanding Color Guard, and Most Outstanding Visual Performance, and Most Outstanding Musical Performance. The Southside High School Band and Guard were the class champions and were asked to perform in the finals exhibition. The band will be competing at Liberty High School.
What's happening in your libraries today? They're more about doing than borrowing, more about connecting than simply plugging in. Whether you want to get involved in your community, find a job, start a business, or simply get ahead, your library card is the key to opportunity. Libraries are transforming. Visit your library this September during Library Card Sign-Up Month and find out how, or visit ilovelibraries.org. This message is brought to you by the Jackson City Council and the broadcasting class of Southside High School.
So, Marquand, how hard was it for you to vote for the senior Who's Who winners?
It was actually hard. You had to pick from the whole senior class. In fact, here's Alexis Miller and Brakir Champion with more of the process.
Recently, the 2016 senior class nominated students for Who's Who, also known as class favorites. Some seniors described the ballot as being hard.
Because there are so many places you can put different people and they fit in a lot of different ones, but you want it to be fair and want everybody that deserves a spot to get there.
Yes, it was hard because me being Tarana Smith, you know, I know a lot of people, so got a lot of friends. A lot of people wanted me to write them down for certain things, so had to figure out who I wanted to choose, who I wanted to put where, but I made up my mind.
There are 12 categories such as Most Attractive, Most Humorous, Mr. and Miss Southside, Most Athletic, and many more. Some seniors are a natural fit.
I didn't want to have to say this. I don't know why they had to name it this, but Campus Cutie. Peyton got made fun of last year for being Campus Cutie. Mr. Weaver said he made fun of him, but if people make fun of me for being Campus Cutie, then I don't really care. So.
I really don't know. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that I'm Miss Southside, but anything would work.
Having a well-known track record is one way, but politicking is another.
I think that we should let the people decide who they think is the cutest or most humorous, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You shouldn't have to tell people to vote for you because you're cute. Let people decide, and even if they don't vote you for Campus Cutie, always remember you're still cute.
I know most of you are wondering when the final ballot will be released. Here's Ms. Perry with the information.
The final ballot will be released as soon as we get all of the nominations counted, and it takes quite some time to do that and then put the ballot together. So it'll probably be a week to 10 days.
Here's details on how the nominations are tallied and ready to go for the second go-around of nominations.
The nominations are counted, and the people with the top 5 nominations are the ones that go on the ballot. Occasionally, we will see people who, you know, you've got 2 people that got the majority of the nomination and just ran away with it, so they will count as just 2, but we try to keep it between 4 and 5 people in each category.
If you're wondering what you need to do to be nominated when you become a senior, let Ms. Perry give you a few pointers.
Juniors, I think if you want to be on the nomination list, you know, if you want people to vote for you, you need to get out and campaign for yourself. And I'm not saying do signs and things, but people need to know if you want to be the class clown or...
Just keep doing what you do, and hopefully you get picked.
With the videographer Brakir Champion, I'm Alexis Miller with Hawk TV.
Now,
the moment you all have been waiting for, the Who's Who's winners.
And right here, in my hand, I have the results, and your winners for Mr. and Miss Southside are...
Shut up, Jared. Roll the tape.
That's all for today, Hawks. See you next week. For Hawk TV, I'm Jared Hurst.
And I am Marquand Cole.